visibility. If people know who you are, they know who to call, it's a whole lot easier for you to make the sale. The middle piece, the credibility, is that they have to believe that you can do what you say you can do. They have to trust you. They have to like you. They have to believe that when you make a recommendation, it's in their best interest, not just in your best interest. And the last piece is fit. You have to have the right customer for your products and services. What we're really looking at here with this process is not just creating customers and not just creating clients, but creating Shelf Genie evangelists. People who love Shelf Genie, who can't stop talking about it. That when they get their new shelves installed, they can't wait to go to church and tell everybody they know, oh my God, I got the coolest thing. They can't wait to have a party at their house and have people over and show them all of the things that they've seen. Making sure that people know who you are, and there's lots of ways to create visibility. Advertising is one of the ways to create visibility. Networking is another way. Having lots of customers, having lots of evangelists is another way to create visibility. Is this concept of bullseye marketing. You think about if you're looking at a dartboard and you've got one dart, where are you going to aim? Right in the middle. You're going to aim for the bullseye. That's where you're going to get the most points. What magnets do is they understand that if they take one dart at a time and aim very carefully, they can score more points than if they scoop up a whole bunch of darts and throw those at the board. Have you ever done that? Remember I said that average salespeople's closing ratio is only about 20%? That's why. Because they're scattering their resources all over the place. They send out a direct mail piece, they send out a postcard to everybody and their brother with a really generic message, and they get 1, 2, 3% return. A magnet is going to pick a really specific bullseye, focus their energy, focus their marketing, focus their messaging for that market, and get a 30, 40, 50% return. Imagine if you sent out a postcard and half the people called you. You'd fall out of your chair, wouldn't you? Think about this. Imagine if you created a marketing plan for your clients where they were getting a 40 to 50% return. It's a difference between specialization and expertise. Specialization would be focusing on accountants. A bullseye market would be tax accountants. Very, very different. I'll give you an example. For personal fit, I always start with 3 questions. And those 3 questions lead to lots of different things. My first question is to ask somebody how they got where they are. So I would say, Joe, tell me, how did you get to be the president of your company? And he'll tell me a story. And it may start with grade school. Or it may start last year. But he's going to tell me a story about his past. And through that, I'm going to learn what's important to him. Because all the things that he tells me are the things that are important to him. He's going to tell me about his values without necessarily being able to say, these are my values. And then my next question is always going to be, so what's it like being the president of your company? So I'm asking about the past. How'd you get here? My next question is, what's it like being you? Anybody want to guess what the third question is?
Where do you want to be?
Yeah, it's the future. Where are you going from here? What's next for you? I get to understand what that person's values are, what motivates them, what drives them, what they care about. When you put all of these things together, you can see we've got the engine over here. Visibility. Do people know who you are? Credibility. Do they believe you can do what you can do? And watching those two feed themselves and then directing it in the right direction, the perfect fit. Imagine how this comes together.